On the other side, I found myself in a hallway drenched in red light. Sirens wailed distantly. The smell of iron and rot choked me. Doors lined the walls, some bolted shut, others wide open. Behind them, faces stared. Dozens of pale figures with hollow sockets for eyes. They whispered in unison, "Answer the call." My phone buzzed again in my pocket. On the other side, I found myself in a hallway drenched in red light. Sirens wailed distantly. The smell of iron and rot choked me. Doors lined the walls, some bolted shut, others wide open. Behind them, faces stared. Dozens of pale figures with hollow sockets for eyes. They whispered in unison, "Answer the call." My phone buzzed again in my pocket. The screen showed a video call this time. Against my better judgment, I accepted. My own face appeared, bloated, corpse-like, with black veins snaking beneath the skin. It croaked. Every unanswered call becomes one of us. Every door left unopened adds another prisoner. You belong here. Behind corpse me, I saw endless rows of people screaming into their phones, trapped forever. I hurled the phone to the ground. The screen shattered, but the call didn't end. The corpse voice seeped from every crack in the walls now. I bolted down the red corridor, passing door after door, until I saw one marked with something new. Exit. My chest heaved. Could this be real? I shoved it open and stumbled into blinding daylight. Grass, sky, a breeze. I collapsed, sobbing, convinced I was free. But then I noticed the field stretched endlessly. No buildings, no roads, no life, only grass. My phone buzzed again. No number this time. Just one word. Run. Behind me, the storage doors rose from the earth like gravestones, hundreds of them, rattling violently. The ground split open, swallowing chunks of the field. Out poured the pale figures, crawling, screeching, clutching at me with their eyeless faces. I ran, lungs tearing, legs burning. But no matter how far I sprinted, the horizon never changed. The same empty grass, the same sky. A prison with no walls. Only endless space and endless pursuers. I tripped, crashing into the dirt. My phone flew from my pocket, landing screen up. A new notification. Incoming call, home. My chest tightened. With trembling fingers, I answered. The screen showed my apartment, lights on, TV humming. Me sitting on the couch, asleep. For a moment, hope surged. Maybe this was my way back. The pale figures closed in, screeches deafening. Desperate, I shouted into the phone, "Take me back, please." My sleeping self on the screen twitched, stirred, opened his eyes. But they weren't mine anymore. Black voids stared back, grinning. The voice spoke through my double. "You never left. You never will." The grass beneath me melted into black sludge, pulling me down. My screams gurgled as the pale figures dove with me, vanishing into the mire. I landed hard in another corridor, this one lined with mirrors instead of doors. Each reflection was wrong. Some showed me rotting, others screaming. One reflection was smiling, whispering silently. The smiling reflection stepped out of the glass. My knees buckled. It looked exactly like me, except its movements were sharper, more confident. "You kept running," it said, voice calm. But I answered, "I belong here, and soon you will too." It raised a phone, identical to mine. The ringtone filled the corridor. Mine buzzed in sync. We both answered at once. The reflections around us multiplied, dozens of me, laughing, crying, bleeding, clawing at the glass. My doppelganger leaned close, whispering, "There's no escape. Every call is a chain, every answer a lock, and you've already picked up too many times." My phone grew hot, burning my hand. The screen cracked, blood seeping from the glass. I dropped it, screaming. The corridor lights burst, plunging me into darkness again. In the pitch black, hundreds of ringtones echoed, overlapping like a swarm of insects. Then one voice rose above them all, calm, commanding. My own voice. "Stop running. Accept it." I froze. Maybe it was right. Maybe fighting only made it worse. But then, faintly, another sound, different. A ringtone, softer, familiar. It was my real phone, the one I owned before this nightmare. I snatched it from the ground. The screen read, "Mom." My heart pounded. Should I answer? What if it wasn't her? The pale figures closed in again, clawing at the walls. I had seconds to decide. I pressed accept. Her voice came through, soft and real. "Ethan, honey, wake up. Please, wake up." My chest tightened. "Mom, is it really you?" Static crackled, but I heard her crying. "Wake up. They're not real. None of it's real." For the first time, hope surged in me. The corridor trembled, mirrors shattering one by one. Light spilled in. The pale figures shrieked, burning in the glow. My doppelganger lunged at me, screaming, "She's lying. Stay here with us." I clutched the phone, screaming back, "I'm done answering." The ground split, light engulfing me, tearing me out of the corridor. My body jolted, eyes snapping open. I was in my bed. Morning sunlight filled the room. My phone buzzed on the nightstand. With trembling hands, I picked it up. The screen read, "One missed call, unknown." My stomach dropped. I opened the call log. Every entry read the same. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Dozens, hundreds, all from last night. My mom's number wasn't there at all. And as I stared, the phone buzzed again. Incoming call, unknown. My reflection in the screen smiled.